Did you know that the top 1% of the world's population holds more than half of the world's total wealth? It's a staggering statistic, and it's one that begs the question, what sets these individuals apart? The answer, as you might have guessed, is their mindset. The wealthy see money differently than most people. To them, money isn't the end goal, it's a tool. A tool that, when used correctly, can create even more wealth. They're not just saving for a rainy day. They're investing in a sunny future. It's like a gardener who plants seeds today to reap a bountiful harvest tomorrow. Speaking of investments, the wealthy understand the difference between assets and liabilities like the back of their hand. While many of us spend our hard-earned cash on liabilities, things that take money out of our pockets, the wealthy focus on acquiring assets. These are investments that generate income over time, like real estate, stocks, or a thriving business. And when it comes to success, the wealthy are in it for the long haul. They're not swayed by the allure of short-term gains. Instead, they're patient, strategic, and willing to make sacrifices today for a better tomorrow. They know that building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint, and they're prepared to go the distance. So what can we learn from the wealthy? It's simple. Change your mindset, change your life. Start seeing money as a tool, not a goal. Invest in assets, not liabilities. Focus on the long term, not the short term. With the right mindset, wealth is not just a dream, but a reality waiting to happen. It's time to start thinking like the 1%, because who knows, you might just find yourself joining their ranks one day. One thing the rich avoid, like the plague, is instant gratification. They don't surrender to the siren call of immediate pleasures. They prioritize long-term rewards. Imagine for a moment a multimillionaire. Now think about this. Instead of splurging on a shiny new luxury car, they opt to invest that sum into a promising startup. Why? Because they see the potential for greater return on their investment. The wealthy understand that the value of money lies not in its immediate consumption, but in its ability to grow and multiply over time. They exercise patience and discipline, knowing that the true joy of wealth is not found in the fleeting thrill of a new purchase, but in the enduring satisfaction of watching their investments flourish. The rich are masters at delaying gratification. They see beyond the present moment, focusing on the future and the potential that it holds. They treat their money as a tool for growth, not as a means for immediate satisfaction. So the next time you're tempted to make that impulse buy, take a page from the wealthy's playbook. Think about the bigger picture and the potential long-term benefits of saving and investing instead. Remember, the rich understand that the real pleasure comes not from spending, but from seeing their wealth grow. The rich understand that not all debts are created equal. When it comes to wealth accumulation, the savvy know how to distinguish between good debt and bad debt. Let's take a hypothetical scenario. A wealthy person, let's call her Alice, decides to invest in real estate. She takes out a mortgage, which is essentially a debt, to purchase a property. But here's where it gets interesting. The property appreciates over time, and the rental income she receives covers the mortgage payments. This, my friends, is an example of good debt. On the other hand, Alice avoids high-interest credit card debt like the plague. She doesn't buy things she can't afford, and she certainly doesn't pay interest on her morning lattes or new wardrobe additions. This is what we call bad debt. It doesn't create income or increase in value, it just drains your wallet. So remember, be smart about your debt. Not all debts are created equal, and understanding the difference can be a game changer in your quest for financial freedom. The rich know that to stand still is to fall behind. A key secret behind wealth is the constant pursuit of knowledge and fresh opportunities. This isn't a mere hobby, but a necessity. Wealthy individuals are aware of this, and they make ongoing learning a part of their lifestyle, a part of their routine. Let's consider an example. Imagine a successful entrepreneur. Now, despite their success, they don't just sit back and relax. Instead, they are continually attending seminars, reading books, and staying informed about market trends. Why? Because they understand the value of being current, of being in the know. They understand the power of information, and they use this to their advantage. They continually adapt their strategies and plans based on the new information they acquire. They are always looking for ways to improve, to grow, to innovate. They are not afraid of change, but rather they embrace it. They know that in the fast-paced world of business and finance, those who fail to adapt are the ones who are left behind. So what's the takeaway here? Simple. Never stop learning. In an ever-changing world, knowledge is your most valuable asset. It's your ticket to staying ahead of the game, your shield against stagnation. Remember, never stop learning because the world never stops changing. The rich understand that negativity is a wealth repellent. This isn't just a catchy phrase, but a fundamental principle that guides the behavior of wealthy individuals. They recognize the power that our thoughts and attitudes hold over our actions, and ultimately, our lives. Consider this scenario. A successful entrepreneur, let's call him John, has the choice to spend his free time with two groups of people. The first group is filled with ambitious, motivated individuals who are constantly seeking growth and improvement. They discuss ideas, celebrate each other's successes, and lift each other up during tough times. Their energy is infectious, and their optimism knows no bounds. The second group, on the other hand, is filled with individuals who constantly complain about their circumstances. They blame everyone but themselves for their failures, and they're quick to shoot down any new ideas with a barrage of pessimistic comments. Their negativity is just as infectious, but in a destructive way. Now ask yourself this: which group do you think John would choose to spend his time with? The answer is pretty obvious, isn't it? John, like most wealthy individuals, would choose the first group. Why? Because he understands that the company he keeps can significantly influence his mindset and thereby his actions and results. Negativity, in any form, can be a powerful deterrent to success. It breeds doubt, hampers creativity, and makes it difficult to see opportunities even when they're right in front of us. On the other hand, positivity breeds confidence, fuels creativity, and helps us spot opportunities that others might miss. The rich know this all too well, which is why they're very selective about who they spend their time with. They surround themselves with positive influences who can help them maintain an optimistic outlook, even when things don't go as planned. They understand that negativity is not just a mood killer, but a wealth repellent. So remember this: the company you keep can make or break your wealth-building journey. Choose wisely and never underestimate the impact that your environment can have on your success. The rich know that wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. This simple yet profound understanding is key to their financial success. They steer clear of the tempting allure of get-rich-quick schemes, knowing well that true wealth isn't built overnight. Instead, they focus their energy on sustainable wealth-building strategies, embracing the philosophy of slow and steady. Let's consider an example. A wealthy person might be presented with an opportunity to invest in a hot new cryptocurrency that promises outlandish returns. But instead of jumping on this volatile investment, they choose to invest in reliable stocks and bonds. They understand that these investments, while perhaps not as exciting, have a proven track record of steady growth. They're not looking to make a quick buck, but to steadily increase their wealth over time. They know that shortcuts might seem attractive, but they often lead to financial dead ends. It's the consistent, thoughtful investment of time and resources that truly paves the way to wealth. Remember, slow and steady wins the race to wealth. So there you have it, the secrets behind the wealth of the rich. We've journeyed together through the mindset of the wealthy, the importance of avoiding instant gratification, and the perils of bad debt. We've delved into the dangers of stagnation, the need to eschew negativity, and the pitfalls of seeking shortcuts. Remember, these aren't just mere tips, but the foundational pillars that can help you build and sustain wealth. Each of these points is a stepping stone towards financial prosperity, and avoiding them is a surefire way to fortify your financial future. They're not just about wealth, but about creating a life of abundance and financial freedom. This journey isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. And every step you take in the right direction brings you closer to your goal. Now think about your own habits. Which of these pitfalls are you falling into? And more importantly, what changes will you make to start building your wealth? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights on wealth building.